Hi, Paul. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Jürgen.
You are here today for a specific reason. It's probably we both would have preferred to meet each other first time in different circumstances. But yeah, maybe first you tell me a little bit about yourself as a Liverpool supporter and why.
So I guess I've been a Liverpool supporter pretty much all my life. My dad, who's come over to England from Trinidad, was a lifelong Liverpool fan, and that came with my being in the family really, and grew up, got the chance to come here at university, and got the chance to come back here and live here and come to Anfield regularly. Always followed the match, always enjoyed the games, and yeah, Liverpool through and through.
Is it fair to say you moved to Liverpool because of LFC?
It was a part of it.
Okay, I heard that before. I moved here because of LFC. So. And then you are member or of the Cop-Outs or in the...
Yeah, I'm the founder of Cop-Outs, and we developed Cop-Outs because there is an issue of homophobia in football. We know that there are very few out gay professional players. You know, we've got the likes of Anton Hussein, son of a Liverpool legend, and many others, but actually only enough to make up perhaps a full team with a couple of people on the bench. In the whole of professional game history for men, there's something not right there in terms of the environment. And I've got too many LGBT plus friends who have expressed discomfort at being at the match or don't want to go to the match because they are scared that they might be left feeling uncomfortable.
Wow. Yeah, now at the Norwich game, which I only heard after because I'm obviously, I don't understand, for two reasons. The noise, thank God there was noise again, but as well the language, I don't get all the songs, but there was obviously this specific incident.
Yeah, and that was the Rent Boys chant that was sung at the Norwich game, which is so unnecessary, and what people don't necessarily realise is that it's chanted at the player, but actually the people who hear it are fellow fans like myself, who then go from hearing You'll Never Walk Alone and being embraced in fanhood and that fantastic atmosphere, to then suddenly being left in the cold. It's as if a bucket of cold water has been thrown over you in terms of the emotional state that hits you with, because it's such a unnecessary and vile chant that leaves too many gay fans absolutely out in the cold, and it's wrong.
No, I never understand that, why you would sing a song was against something in a football stadium. I never got that. It's like, and I never liked it. In our case, we have probably the best song book in the world, and
this isn't to, you know, stop any rivalry. This isn't to stop the atmosphere. We love the atmosphere. We all do. We love the positive atmosphere. And there are times when you want to get under the skin of your fellow fans on the opposite side, but you do that through cleverness and wit, which is what we're renowned for.
No, and it actually, I think it's easy. It's easy to decide not singing the song anymore. I think it's obviously, meanwhile I heard it, it's not from no perspective the nicest song in the world, so it's not necessary. It obviously makes people uncomfortable of our own fan group, and for me, for our supporters group, and for me that means done. Let's go for another one. So I really think it's an easy decision, and should be an easy decision. So I can imagine now that people out there think, now, come on, it's only winding up them, stuff like this. But that's the problem, that we most of the time we don't understand.
It's probably not even winding up the player.
Yeah,
it's more winding up and upsetting our own fans and other gay fans around the world.
Yeah, definitely. So we can decide now, this is not our song anymore. So I'm not sure if people listen to me, but would be nice. I don't want to hear it anymore for so many reasons. We are obviously, we live in a time where we learn a lot in the moment. Where we're not. I'm 54 now, and when I was 20, we said so many things which we didn't think about. And meanwhile, thank God, 4 years later, we learn it's just not right to say, even when you didn't think what other people think is behind the message, but it's still not right, and that's how we should see that as well.
And the values of us as fans are normally about supporting each other about having each other's back, about an injury to one being an injury to all. That sense of solidarity, which is Liverpool through and through.
Definitely, but from a player or coach perspective, I can say these songs don't help as well as it's like a little bit waste of time. So it's definitely waste of time, because at the day we don't listen. If I hear in the stadium when they start singing Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah, all this kind of stuff, you never walk alone. Obviously, this kind of stuff that gives you goosebumps, that gives you a push. The other songs are completely waste of time. If you don't think what you sing, or if you think what you sing, you're an idiot. If you don't think about what you sang in that situation, then it's just waste of time. Forget it and go for another song.
Absolutely.
That's good. Paul, then I would say, really nice to meet you. And will you be at the Burnley game?
I've managed to secure a ticket finally yesterday, so absolutely
Wow.
I'll be there.
Congratulations.
And singing for the club. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for your time, Jürgen.
Welcome. It's a pleasure.